it's Margaret, interview coach, helping you get hired, promoted and paid more. Over the last 13 years, I've helped hundreds of job seekers worldwide to get the jobs and promotions they wanted. I put up brand new videos on my YouTube channel a few times per month, so if you're new here, consider subscribing. Today, I wanted to talk about applicant tracking systems. A lot of job seekers think that applicant tracking systems is this black hole. They apply and then no one will actually see their CV. Now, of course, it might happen. There are over 200 applicant tracking systems on the market and they all work in a slightly different way. However, in my 13 years of working in recruitment, I've always looked at every single application, and I believe that most recruiters I've worked with did the same. However, it's still important that you have all of the right keywords, because applicant tracking systems are not just used to process applications for positions that are open right now, but they can also be used to search for candidates who've applied previously who have a specific skill set. So let me give you a few tips on how to increase your chances of getting an interview when you apply via an ATS. Tip number 1, use the right keywords and always tailor your application to every single role you're applying for. So if there are any specific keywords on the job description and you have that experience, make sure that those keywords are included on the first page of your CV. However, it's important that you back up these keywords with some accomplishments, because if you just stuff your CV with some random keywords, but then there's actually no information in the rest of your CV on how you've used these specific skills, that's not going to help you get an interview. So you have to back them up with specific accomplishments. Tip number 2, grab the recruiter's attention within seconds of looking at your CV. There's a lot of research that shows that recruiters spend just 6 seconds or 7 seconds, 0.4, reading or scanning your CV. Whatever the number is definitely less than 10 seconds. So it's really important that you grab the recruiter's attention with a great CV, a clear headline and accomplishments, of course. So a great CV has a clean layout. It has clear sections, headers and job titles. I would also recommend that you have a summary section and also a key skills or core competencies section, which you can then tailor depending on what job you're applying for. And it's really, really important that you have some clear accomplishments, and I would recommend that you use a bullet point format rather than a long paragraph. It's just much easier to read. A lot of CVs I look at are very duty oriented, so responsibilities are listed, but honestly I have absolutely no idea how good a person is at their job. So you have to quantify your experience, put some numbers. What have you done that saved time or saved money or made money? It doesn't have to be about money, maybe you've run some successful projects, mention how many of them. So you definitely want to have some numbers that demonstrate the impact of your work on your CV. Always think like, how can I make myself stand out from other applications? And finally, I would recommend that you apply using a Word format rather than PDF. Now, PDF is fine most of the time, but I have worked with some applicant tracking systems where when someone applied using PDF, the formatting would just go completely wrong. So to be on a safe side, I would recommend that you apply using a Word format. And it goes without saying that your CV should be grammar and punctuation mistakes free. So I would recommend using a free software such as Grammarly, which will help you ensure that your CV looks perfect. I hope that you found these tips useful. If you liked it, feel free to share it. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon on another video. Bye for now.